Okay, we are live. Hello, everyone, and happy 4th of July. I hope everyone's staying cool and in an auction because it's hot out there.
It's very
It's
hot.
it's almost dangerously hot for someone who has breathing problems because I went out there and I'm like, my husband said, "Well, you got to get used to it." I said, "No." Hey, Cha Cha, welcome in, and we have Justine was in there. Welcome in, sweetie. I hope.
Hi,
And there's
Marisa.
Marzita's Yarn and
Marisa.
Crafts. Welcome in, sweetheart. We appreciate you being here. Good time to be in a nice air
Mm-hmm.
conditioned spot. And there's Carol. Welcome in, sweetheart.
Hi,
Welcome
Carol.
in. I feel the air blowing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Cha Cha. Cha Cha's a sweetheart. She's sweet. Oh, Lord have mercy, people. I'm a die-hard thrifter. I was out this morning early doing it, but I had a good excuse. Yes. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was half price. So I braved the heat and I run out there with the best of them. So I have a lot of things. And thank you, Cha Cha. You like my little thrifted thing in my hair? I love to thrift stuff. I don't know about you guys. I never was the type to, it's what I didn't pay for it is what I enjoyed, not what, why pay full price?
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessary.
No, not. You're
I
a
mean,
true reseller, Gina. You go out on super hot day to get half off. I love it.
I said it was a holiday and I know it's half off. And so I'm there with bells on. And thank you. It's a little, Carol, it's got a little clip on it. And I had to work up. Of course, I have a lot of hair to put that in there, so I thought I would just put that in there. I have a thrift. This right here is Jerry's, I think, and I've got the matching brooch that I got from
Mm-hmm.
January House Mike. I can't hardly be in their chat without laughing hysterically. Have you ever been in there, Laura?
No, I'm gonna have to. What's the channel name?
January House,
That's new
and
to me.
thank you.
I'll have to go check that out.
And Cha Cha says, Laura, your hair looks pretty.
Oh, thank you. I've been working all day.
Have you been working on your items that you have sold, like your rings and stuff?
Yep, yep. Getting ready for tomorrow. Yes.
I'll be there with bells on.
Thank you, Gina. Appreciate
Laura,
you.
if you want to, go ahead and drop your channel link in there, and
Okay, let
the
me.
more the more things, the better. And if you want to, go ahead and drop Carol's in there as well.
Okay. And Carol is magical.
Magical
Okay.
reality. Yeah, she has a really beautiful voice. Sometimes it's hard to get to those channels. Sometimes you're just in a dither, and yeah. She says, Laura, I love your top. It is pretty, isn't it? And
It's
there's
cool.
Nancy. Welcome in, sweetheart. Happy Independence Day.
Hi, Nancy.
What time is it? But it's
At
good to
at work.
see everyone. You're in the right seat in the house if you are inside in the air conditioning. And I tell you, always didn't have an air conditioner up here, and I do now. I couldn't have took it up here if I didn't have this up here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a small room, so
So it cools down pretty quick, I would guess.
right. Don't forget, yeah, it cools off. The unit's small, but it works really well. So everybody, don't forget that thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe. That's what I think a lot of these channels should do, support one another, because It's tough out there, and I know people work on goals, and why not help them get that much closer? And I figured it out. Shorts do help. Mine,
Yes, and I learned that from you. Shorts.
they
Doing short
really do.
videos.
And Laura, her last one, when she had those rings on and then she moved, that was an amazing move, I must say. Yeah, there's Carol Ann.
I'm going to go subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, Carol has the most beautiful, relaxing voice. And if you've had a hard day and you need to relax, her voice is like a mother reading a child a fairy tale. That's what I compare it to. And she's really amazing person.
Just
We meet so many good people on YouTube, and it's just really a pleasure to come on and see the familiar faces, as well as the new faces as well.
mm-hmm.
Okay,
Seems like not every day, but several times a week, I come across new channels, new people, and like so today I've got two. I have Carol Ann and January House, so two in one day.
here you go. I noticed that someone from, it looked like Japan or something, subscribed to me. I couldn't even pronounce their name.
Mm-hmm.
So, no one should think that uh, their channel doesn't get out there, because it does. And it's all across the United States and other countries. And it's just amazing. And I looked on there, I'm like, wow, we can make a good impression and people notice. So I'm going to go ahead and switch you over, Miss Laura. We learned on the last one that
Yes.
if I'm bigger, it's better. Okay, as we know, today is 4th of July, Independence Day. And I think we owe, for that, I'm going to visit January House. I love to, oh gosh, Carol, you will be, I can't even type. I'm laughing so hard. He's got a partner named Johnny, and the two of them together are hilarious. And Johnny has a lot of ephemera. If you're looking for that, I got some foreign paper money from him that I need to do a short on. But anyway, today is the 4th of July, and you think of the flag, and then you can't think of all this without thinking of our veterans, the ones that actually fought for our freedom. And like they say, home of the free because of the brave. So let's have a moment of silence for those veterans out there, for those currently serving, and for those who fought in the bygone days that remain in history. And they're the reasons why we're free. So I think we should have a moment of silence. I'm going to say a prayer. You can do what you want to. So this is for all you veterans out there. We appreciate you. We know the price you paid. Some of them even lost your life doing it. So we're going to have a moment of silence. Okay, you guys. Hello, Joanne. Welcome in. I felt like that, when we think about the flag, and I automatically think about veterans, and my dad was in the Army, and my father-in-law was in the Army as well. He was a medic in the Army. And I thought, how it just made sense to connect veterans with the flag, because They're the reason why we can fly that flag in freedom. Just think about these other countries that have dictators and they don't have the freedoms we do. So that's something we should be very grateful for and never take for granted. Not that you guys are, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So we have some people coming in, so we are going to get started here. I've got a dozen things around me, you guys. So most of it in bags. I know this is a handy dandy thing for lots of people, and I thought it was a flower pot thing. Okay, you guys, we have this. Do you guys know what this is?
You want to go ahead and make yourself full on?
Do what?
You
Oh,
want to
okay.
make you, and that'll be easier for the customers to see.
There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you, Laura.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what this is? Because I didn't know what it was at first. So, what do you guys think this is? I thought it was a hanging basket, but this is turned the wrong direction. So, what this is a fruit basket, and you can put your regular fruit in here, and you can hang your bananas right there. We know that we know if your bananas come in contact with anything, they're going to over ripen. It just keeps them off the thing. And I'm going to start this at $6. If you want to put a plant in it, put a plant in there, you can do that. No one said you had to. So this is starting at $6. It is made very well. It is metal. I'll give you a measurement of it. If you want to put a plant in it and hang it from something and then hang additional something there, hey, to each their own. Because that's what I thought it was. So I'll give you a measurement on it. It is very well made. It's coming in at about 10 inches across. And this part here is approximately 11 and a half inches. Very nice metal, very well made. You can put your orange apples. It does have feet on the bottom. Uh-oh, someone just set off a firework. My dogs will be barking. And it's just really neat. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. I don't think it's vintage, but however, it is very nice. Kind of a nice presentation on ones. Because I was about ready. If this would have been that way, wouldn't that have been a neat plant hanger? You can still use it as one. Who says you can't? So there it is. It is black. It is very heavy, well-made metal. Very nice. Design right there. Banana hanging right there. We'll give it just a few minutes.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Mercy. And hello, Miss Robin. Yeah, that's a banana hammock, and you would think I was born in the state of Kentucky, but I'm not that hillbilly kind, but I didn't know what it was, y'all. But it is very well made. There's your bananas. Put your fruit in there. So we'll go ahead and give this one a pass. I'll set it right over here if anyone's watching this video after the fact. And okay, I'm wearing contacts, y'all. That's why I'm having to go like that.
Okay, we have Laura. Laura is in at 6. If anyone wants to come in.
All right.
I'm in.
Laura sees the value in that, and it's nice.
Wait till you see what I do with it.
Oh boy, I can't wait. I'm excited.
It's dollar increments up to 10, and then from 10 till 50.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you.
50's 5, and then 100 is 10.
Okay.
And 200, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There we go. All right, we're going to start calling her down. Laura's in for that $6.
Get those bids in because we do have about a 10-second lag.
I have a feeling, Laura, the wheels are turning over there, Laura. We're going once. We're going twice. Hello. Hello, Sal. Welcome in, sweetheart. Last call. Very nice, well made. And we're going to go ahead and say that belongs to Laura. And thank you so much, Laura.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Put your name on it. I just got that today.
Woo-hoo.
Talk about fast. I did go thrifting. So, in order to keep me in line, put that in the bottom. We'll put it over in the sold area. Hang on just a second, y'all. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I figured I'd go until about dark. That way, if y'all want to watch, we don't have to pay for fireworks. We can look. We love watch everybody else set their money off, and we watch.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Mama didn't raise no fool, did she? So that is going to Laura. Got a tag on it because y'all know how I am. If it falls off, I'm having to watch the video. Uh-oh, you guys. That's my blouse, sorry. We have, and I don't know much about this, you guys. I'll have to take a picture of it. So here she comes with that glass. I'll show it to you. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And that is on the bottom. Let me take a quick snap of that so I can tell Laura what that is. So let me, it tells you a lot when I don't even know what's, and we'll see what this falls. Oh, Lord, y'all, I have a piece of Fenton that's going to blow your mind. So we'll let Mr. Google tell us, because this was inside of this container. I never even had the chance. Time I packed it in I'm stubborn like that. I like to do my own stuff. That's why I was panting when I came in. Okay, this is going to tell us what it is. Oh my. It's a vintage flower shaped clear and frosted glass. I think it's a Mikasha vintage, Bianca. But anyway, I'm going to start this at $10 because it is vintage. It is a very beautiful bowl. What a conversation piece that would be. You have the little feet on the bottom. It's very beautiful. This part here is frosted. And hello, Miss Claudette. Good to see ya. And it is beautiful. I have this thing about ruffles, if you haven't noticed that. But that is beautiful. I don't know. It's so pretty on the bottom, you almost wouldn't want to cover it up. But it is beautiful. I'll give you a measurement on it. Okay, Gina, what'd you do with it? I have to keep measuring devices everywhere. We're looking at 11 inches across. It is approximately about 4.5 inches deep. It is gorgeous. It almost resembles a flower. You've got that beautiful pattern in the bottom of it right there. I often wondered why they put things on the bottom. Why couldn't they put it on the side? But I guess that was all part of the thing. But it is vintage, and it's Mikasha floral blossom ruffled. I think it's art glass, if I'm not mistaken. I had that out in my trunk of my car, and I finally got it cleaned out. It wasn't dirty. It's art glass is what it is, so that's why. So we'll give it just a few minutes, but this one,
gorgeous.
is a $10 start bid. It is beautiful, very unique. You don't see something like that every day. That'd almost be beautiful if you could set that in a stand. Where's that stand? Well, imagine a stand that sitting up in a stand like that, but it is beautiful. A lot of times people, they kind of set these up in their china cabinet. It's pretty, isn't it? Frosted glass on the back right there. Floral motif with leaves. Very nice sized. If you're entertaining, that would make a very spectacular look on your table. So we'll give it just a few minutes for the lag. It is very beautiful. Kind of reminds me of a flower missing the middle part, but then you have this here. So there's that. We'll give it just a few minutes. It's a very beautiful piece. You know, I find that there's certain people that like to buy glassware. So I think we'll pass on this one, go on to the next one. Let me put it. Oh, I've got something so pretty, you guys. I just found these downstairs, as a matter of fact. So beautiful. All right. So this is Sissy Michelle would just absolutely shoot me if she's seen this. Okay. These are a set of candle holders. Looks like they got butterfly wings on them. Butterfly wings.
Uh-oh.
You go ahead and take a picture of them to see if we have anything extraordinary here. Very pretty butterfly wings. Aren't those cute? You would think it'd be a bell, but they're not. They're candlestick holders, and someone must have, let's camera these real quick and see what the deal is. We're gonna, I think, don't quote me on it. Sound like crystal to me, you guys. Could be wrong, but let me see. Mr. Google. Okay. You guys, I buy this stuff and I set it aside, and sometimes I don't find it. I forgot I had these. Uh-oh. It's vintage 1985 Hof, HOF, BAUER crystal candlestick holders. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the set at $10. I'll move them in so you can see them. They are beautiful, minus that candle wax. But there's your butterfly wings right there. You can hear that crystal ping to them. There that is underneath. They set, there is a pair of them. And the end of these wings are frosted right there. It's absolutely beautiful. They're vintage. You can kind of tell a lot. You would think it kind of looks like a bell, doesn't it? But but they are beautiful. I just found them downstairs. You get the set, starting bid at 10. They're in perfect condition. There's no chips or cracks in those at all. I see some candle wax, but that'll come out. See that little red piece right there? And those are beautiful. Let's see some. Drop it right there. These are so pretty, you'd hate to put any kind of candle in them to get anything on them. These would more or less be a showpiece more than anything. We'll give it a few minutes on either side of a beautiful floral arrangement. and they are vintage from 1985. Hmm.
Those are beautiful.
Aren't they? And they're from Hofbauer, Hofbauer vintage. Yeah. Isn't it funny how certain things tell you more information on things? Oh, they're from West Germany. That adds even more fun to it. Yep, they're from
Wow.
West Germany. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll give it just a few minutes. You have that beautiful butterfly there, and Joanne's coming.
Yep.
Smart girl,
Yep.
Joanne. Smart
A
lady.
beautiful Joanne. Yep. Beautiful Joanne is in at 10.
These are gorgeous. Joanne, you're going to love these. Got some good weight to it. No chips or cracks. There's the bottom, unless I do it. Okay, let me get you a measurement while we're waiting. If not, we're going to call this down quick. We're not going to dilly-dally. They come in at 6.5 inches tall. Very beautiful, from West Germany. That's like, winning the lottery. Well, not well comparable. It just don't happen. But they are beautiful, and I don't see any other interest, so we're going to call it down. You can tell their quality, no chips or cracks at all. So we're going to start calling these down. We're going to go once to Joanne for 10. We're going to go twice to Joanne for 10. We're going to go third and final call to Joanne for 10. And we are sold to Joanne for 10. Congratulations, sweetheart. They're beautiful. Congratulations. Those are beautiful. Thank you so much, and congratulations. They are gorgeous. I found those downstairs wrapped up. I'm like, where'd those come from? Sometimes we do things and we don't remember. And I know I have your information, Joanne. Thank you so much. Alrighty then, moving right on. You had me at West. Yeah, it says West Germany, and it's Hoffenbayer. I guess that's how you say it. So, we just never know what we're going to find when we're out and about. You stay there. And next, all right, me and you're going to have an issue here. Stay where I put you. There we go. And that belongs to Joanne. So next up, I've got this really neat. This is neat, you guys. It's from, if I'm not mistaken, it's got this symbol on the bottom of it, right there, and it's got this. It's like where you put your tea in there, and then this sits down in the cup. And it fits down in there like so, and then we have a lid, and you can tell this is Japanese theme because there's the top of it. And let's start this one at $5. It's very you see that koi fish, see the big googly eyes. Then this goes on top of that, because you don't want your tea getting cold, do you? And there that is. Isn't that beautiful? Got your koi fish going on there, your little water lilies. You put your tea in this. Then you pour your hot water in there. And then I guess when it's finished, you can just pull that out, and then you put your lid on, and that keeps your tea warm. thought it was kind of pretty. I like the way it's set up. It's even, it has that decorative edge around there like that. And here's the top. The top fits better when you take this out. And there we have it.
Beautiful.
Very pretty, very Japanese inspired for sure with the koi fish on there. This will keep your drink, whatever you're drinking, it'll keep it warm. It'll keep all that steam down in there. Very beautiful. Right there. Here's the bottom again. Let me turn that to where you can see it. It says made in China. Well, those are Chinese symbols on there. But whoops, there's that. Very pretty. So I'm not seeing any interest in that, so we'll move on to the next thing. We will take and turn this like that. So we'll come off of there. We'll set that right over there. So next up, I know this is vintage. This is one of those little things that, like a luggage thing. And here is the inside of it. In really good condition. It's got like that patent leather look to it. Let me make a picture of it to see what year it is. It reminds me, I remember having it in my cart and someone saying, "Hey, that's old." I said, well, let me make a picture of this guy so we can see what we're dealing with here. But it's old. It's like canvas, like a canvas type top to it. I like to say that 5 times fast. And we'll see what year. Thank you. Someone was eyeballing it in my cart. Well, that's old. Well, I know that. So here's a description. Vintage embroidered floral mirror that doesn't have a mirror in it. So we're going to, but however, let me see if it ever had a mirror in it. Kind of doubt it. Let's start this out at $8. There's the inside of it, but it does have an embroidered look to the top of it. It would be not, back in the day how they used to carry their, but it is beautiful. There's an embroidered type motif on there. Let me see how vintage this is. Let's see, where's it at? Let's go to it. They just got a picture of it on here. But this one, I don't think it ever had a mirror in it. But we will. That's not even the right one. But it's vintage. I don't know the year of it, but it is beautiful. There's one little skid mark right there. Barely noticeable. Where'd it go? I think it's right over in there. But, you could even keep, you could probably put just about anything in there that didn't go beyond the height regulation. Do we have a new? Hey, R&R, welcome in. Sorry I missed you, hun. And welcome in. It's good to have you. I see you in other chats. So this measures in at about, we're looking at 11 and a half. 11 and a half by about 13 and a half. It is vintage, and for the age of it, it's in very good shape. There's that. Kind of that patent leather look to it. Like I said, you could put anything in there you wanted to. If you wanted to take it on a trip, you could. There's your little... The reason why I know it's older because, you don't see this anymore, but it is very pretty. You could put whatever you wanted to in there. Very pretty. So we will give it just a few minutes, and we had a starting bid of $8 on this one. Here's the bottom of it. I'm thinking this is probably it may be from the 60s, but it is beautiful. It's in good shape. There's no staining on it. It's got that patent leather look to it. There's that. Excuse me. I had my husband grilled some steaks, and I had a steak and a baked potato. So there's that. We'll give it just a few minutes for the lag. Let me get a drink here. So there we have it. I'll move it in so you can see the detail on it. R&R, do you like let me reach over here. Star Wars, R&R Picker, do you like Star Wars items? I think that sometimes is more appealing than the Star Wars to a male than female. So we'll go ahead and pass on that one. Anyone watching this later that wishes to purchase anything, just contact me and we'll take care of you. We'll set this over here. So this is definitely a collector's. This is a Star Wars Stormtrooper Cup, and I've had this out before. And I'll do $4 on this. It is the collectible. It is collectible. It says Star Wars right on the bottom. It probably has some other numbers. It's got Stormtrooper on it. I know some people collect these. And since there was a male in here, I thought I would offer this at $4. And he says, sorry, no, I don't own a single piece. Okay. But it is very nice. There's no chips or cracks to this. It's got that fancy handle to it. Just a real neat. Sometimes it just takes people collect different things, but it is pretty neat. So there's your Stormtrooper. I know Star Wars movies, but I don't think I've really seen one. I'm not into that neither, but I thought we'll pass on that one. I thought someone else might be. So we're going from, okay, guys, this is milk glass hobnail Fenton. And this is a very large fruit bowl. I'll give you a measurement. I'm going to have to start this one at least 15, and that's a deal. And welcome in, Southern Belle. Good to see you. Some people would say that was insanity, really. Oh, well, can't hang on to everything. So it's coming in at about around 10 inches. It is approximately 4 inches deep, and then we're going to start it at 15. It is beautiful. By potential spam. It is hobnail, it is Fenton, and it's worth a lot more than $15. I seem to be in that ruffle thing, but it is hobnail Fenton. There's the bottom. There's no chips or cracks on this. It's rather large, one of the larger Fenton pieces that I've seen. It is beautiful. White milk glass. It's amazing how things like this survive through the ages without getting... Hey, Colleen, welcome in. Good to see ya. I have a Fenton piece, but not cranberry Fenton, but this is beautiful. And we're starting this at 15, which I'm probably crazy. So there's that. It is a Fenton milk glass hobnail. Oh, yes, Southern Belle. That would be amazing. Isn't that beautiful? I have this thing about, what is that? It's not a chip or a crack. It must be made in there, but it is beautiful. It does have weight to it. And right there. Beautiful hobnail milk glass. Fenton. You know, one thing about Fenton, it's never marked Fenton, or at least in my experience, I never seen it marked Fenton. Yes, it has a really pretty ruffled edge on it. That's a really, and it's got weight to it, so you can tell that, it's very well made. And I think they said, didn't they say that Fenton was, there was real gold made into the, when they pour these? That's what I always heard. I don't know, not the milk glass, but the other glass. So I used to work in a place that had Fenton, so we're just going to give this a few more minutes. It's very beautiful. Couldn't you imagine with this online? They'd be like piranhas, wouldn't they? Very pretty, ruffled edge. Like I say, I'm not a big Fenton identifier, but sometimes I get lucky and see something and just make a picture of it. So there's that. We'll put that over there. If anyone, Fenton didn't make their pieces before the 70s. Thank you, Joanne. I didn't know that. So if anyone's watching this later and they're a lister on eBay, just saying, might want to grab that one. That's a good deal. All right, you guys. This, I believe this to be very old. And we have a little baby doll buggy. And see, I know that looks kind of dusty, but it needs to be cleaned up. I believe it's old. It does still recline back. And looky here, you have a little porcelain baby doll in a crochet dress. Is that cute or is that cute? Little baby doll. So she's got a hat and she needs one because her head's kind of, someone went to a lot of trouble. They should have crocheted that hat a little smaller. But there's her little hat. Let me turn that around. Isn't that cute? Oh, so, and I'll show you we're going to start this one at $8. There's the inside of the little old vest. I believe it to be old. The wheels do turn. Of course, you have that classic little turn in that. This still is a little crusty looking, but it needs to be cleaned up. But it still works just fine. You have your little baby doll with a hat that's made way too big for her head. She's got her head's kind of different. I guess that's the way some babies, I don't know if it's, but isn't she cute? Here, let's put her hat on. She looks better with something on her head. Isn't she adorable? Let me see if we have markings on the neck. No, I don't see any markings, but she is porcelain. Somebody really did a good job on her little dress. Oh. I think she's a little bit older too. There she is. And she goes in her little stroller. I don't know if that was the plan, but there you have that little baby doll with a little old-fashioned buggy, so to speak. And I can tell this is old. It may need to be wiped up. I haven't touched it, but it is an older thing here. I don't know if it's a reproduction. Let me look on the bottom. But isn't that adorable? Put her hat in there with her. And it does roll right along. And little baby doll Buggy. How adorable is that? Which brings me to, it is somebody was really good at crochet, and I would say whoever made that probably just made it and didn't have a pattern. My mother-in-law was talented like that. But isn't that adorable? I thought it was cute. So there we have it. Your little doll Buggy. I know that looks kind of needs to be cleaned up, but it's got that, it's strapped onto it back there. Right there. The wheels do roll. We'll give that just a few minutes before we pull up the next item. Oh, Lord. So, let's see what is. Oh, my goodness. You guys are going to freak out. I don't have the boxes. This will pass on this item. But this is amazing. I couldn't believe it. So, are you guys familiar with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers? I'm getting ready to blow your mind. These are from Avon. Here is Fred Astaire, and I do have the Ginger Rogers that goes with it. Get the sticker. And these are like a bisque type material. Pull that off. I don't have the boxes, you guys. I really wish I did, but I don't. And it says Avon Images of Hollywood, Ginger Rogers as Dina Barkley in the Barkleys of Broadway. It says 1949, Lowe's, Wren, 1976, MGM, 1984, Entertainment Company. And these were made especially for Avon. So here we have the two partners here, and this, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Here we have Fred Astaire. He has his cane. And here we have, they're like a porcelain type bisque. There we have Ginger Rogers. And I'll start this out at $7 for the set. I don't have the box. But what a really awesome piece of history right here. How beautiful is that? There's Ginger Rogers, or Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. And I'll show you the thing on the bottom. It's an Avon piece. We'll move in right there. I didn't know Avon did this, but they are very beautiful. I know they'd be worth more if I had the box, but we can't have everything. Isn't that neat? Avon, made for Avon. I haven't even Googled these. I don't even know what they're worth, you guys. Let me turn it to where you can see it right here. And I understand that vintage Avon is really a big deal today. Here he is with his cane and everything. And he's in his little tuxedo. This is like a bisque type. And here's his little mark on the bottom. Move it in right there. These are like a bisque. Avon Images of Hollywood. Avon. I didn't know that Avon made things were made for Avon like this. But I guess I don't know how this would go, but isn't it pretty? It's like a bisque type. There we have our Ginger Rogers and our Fred Astaire. I thought it was different. And if I had the boxes, it'd be even better, but I do not have the boxes. I'll move and show you her face. And there's his face. There's no chips or cracks on either one of them. You can see her blue eyes. And his look brown, but isn't that neat? Yeah, they are, and they're Avon. So, kind of a bisque. We'll give it just a few minutes. I've never seen these at all. Like I said, if anyone's watching this later and they're interested, just give me a send me an email and we'll take care of it. I imagine the boxes are long since gone. That's the sad part. Yeah, they have a very beautiful she's got a little bit of glaze right there on her to make that appear shiny, but they are beautiful. Her little fingers and his fingers are that it's in itself is amazing that those are intact, and they are intact. So we will pass on these and move them over here to the side because I imagine they would break rather easily. You don't want to hear the word break, but okay, you guys, moving on. This is hot off the press, you guys. And I have a feeling that there's going to be, what did they do with my baby? It's going to be, oh, I got to show this first. If this isn't not the cutest thing you have, or I've ever seen, rather. Make sure. So, this is, look at that. It's got a bunny on it, and see how his ears are made. There's his tail. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And I guess you put a candle on top of him, and we'll start this one at $5. It's not marked anything. It is a bunny. There's your top part. And see how he sits right there on with his ears as part of the stand. I'll give you a measurement on the top part of this. Comes in at 6.5 inches. And isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? I thought that was neat the way he sat with his feet up. I mean, you wouldn't have to use that for Easter. You could use that any time of the year. There's your bottom. There's no chips or cracks. It's open right there. Solid white. I'm surprised his ears are in good shape, but they are. But isn't that adorable? There's his little tail. Carrot cake plate. Yeah, wouldn't that impress your mother-in-law or father-in-law to put their cake on top? Then the next thing you would hear, well, I didn't get my cake on one of those. But isn't it neat? Really cute. I'll move him in. He's white. In really good shape. There's that part of it. Really, really cute. There's that. In excellent condition. No chips or cracks anywhere. But yeah, I guess he could be used for, you could even set a floral arrangement, a small one on top of there if you wanted to. But I thought it was so cute the way the ears came out on that and was part of the actual thing. But I thought he was cute. Cute, cute. He's not marked anything, but he is really cute, though. There's the side of him there. It's like he's taken off on a ski slope in that position. Isn't he cute? So there he is. We'll give it just a few more minutes, and we'll go on to something else. There he is. I thought that was really novel the way he was set up. Yeah. We'll go ahead and pass on this one. We will set it over here. That way he's in good shape. Next up, how do they do with my lid for that? I've got something really neat here, guys, but I'm going to have to work on the music box to it. What do they do with my lid? Okay, let's see. This plate, this is a plate, and I don't even know how old this thing is. I forget who. Oh boy, this is it's from France. So, and this would also be pretty displayed up somewhere. Okay, here we have, this is old, you guys. Look how beautiful it is, though. And it says Haviland and Company, Lamphin, France. Limogens, France. There's no telling how old this thing is. So I guess we'll start this one out at $4. It's in good shape. There's your mark right there. You can see France very clearly. Limoges. How do you say that? Limoges, I guess. There's your mark right there on the back. We'll move it in so you can see it. As you can see, it is from France. Very delicate, beautiful. I guess that would be, it reminds me of an orchid. And no, it's not an orchid, but it's very Limoges. Yeah, that's it, Laura. See that beautiful flower in there? How gorgeous is that? It's old, though. I'm not for sure the date on this, but you can tell that it is very old. It's beautiful, though. That Limoges is a very notable associated with fine quality right there. Very pretty. Of course, we have that right there. And turn it right. And there's that one. We'll give it just a few minutes for the lag. That is very, and it's very thin. You know, it's very pretty though. It's got, I don't know what that flower is in there. It's M-L-I, let me get my eyeball here. It's Limoges. So it's from Haviland and Company, NCE, France. So it's all the way from France. I've heard of that company. It's very pretty. We'll give it just a few more minutes. We'll move in so you can see the detail on it. Very nice. And we'll pass on that one. Let me put it over here. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. Out comes the jewelry. So I'm not surprised that she's got that. So here we have a lot of goodies. I was looking at this particular necklace here, and I Googled that, and it came up Tory Burch, but I think it's Anne Klein, though. But that is the Tory Burch insignia. However, I think it's Anne Klein. It is gold tone with a lobster claw. Not a lobster, but it's got a really nice hook on it. Right there, it's gold tone, and we'll start this one at $6. It's in excellent condition. I'll give you a measurement on it, and I'll tell you exactly what it measures. That's a nice necklace. And if that was Tory Burch, we'd done hit the jackpot, just saying. So, here we go. The main part of it is approximately 12 and a half inches long, and then you have an extender of an additional 3 inches. You have a beautiful, like I said, what it connects to. It's really pretty. You can tell it's quality. That came up as Tory Burch, but I think it's Anne Klein, and I'll show it to you on here. But if it is Tory Burch, but these marks are kind of hard to distinguish what they are sometimes. I don't know how Tory Burch. And there we have it right there. Every rhinestone is there. There's no wear on it. It's a very nice upper scale necklace, gold tone. It has a fabulous hook right there. I've seen Tory Burch, but also seen Anne Klein with that particular hang tag on the back right there. So, I thought if that was Tory Burch, that's a killer. See, sometimes you can get these deals because people don't know what they're looking at, and they just kind of hang it on there. But it is beautiful, very, very ritzy and high class. Very beautiful. All the rhinestones are there and accounted for. Just a beautiful necklace. And Cha-Cha is in at 6. That is gorgeous. Cha-Cha, that's very classy. That's heavy. It's well made. Every stone is in there. And hey, if it's Tory Burch, you just got a deal. But I think it's Anne Klein, really. Even though it doesn't say it. But when I looked up that tag, it did say, I seen Tory Burch, but I don't see any other distinguishable marks. So, yes, it is very classy. So we're going to start calling this down for Cha-Cha. So we're going to go once. We're going to go twice. Final and last call. And we are sold to Cha-Cha. Congratulations. If that's a Tory Burch, I'm going to die. Well, I won't die, but congratulations, Cha-Cha. That is beautiful, and it's in good shape. Sometimes these markings can be very confusing on what they are. Congratulations, sweetheart. Sometimes you just see things that you don't know what they are. Cha-Cha. And see, sometimes you score because the people that put it out don't know what it is neither. So, thank you, Cha-Cha. You're welcome. So, that goes to Miss Cha-Cha, and we will put that right over here with the rest. All right, next up we have this really lovely necklace. I believe this is like hot off the press, y'all. This kind of reminded me of a J. Crew, but I'm telling you it's not. So I'm going to check something here. It's very beautiful. Let me do the tap test. I do believe that those are acrylic stones. I hate to use my... about the only way I can tell is if I tap it acrylic. I hate to put that near my mouth, but I didn't. That's the only way I can do it. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay, this is very beautiful. I'm going to give you a measurement before I present this necklace, and I could have 1,000 tapes up here and still I could trip over it. Okay, here we go. This is very lovely. It reminds me of J. Crew, but it's not. But it is beautiful. I think it is an older necklace, and we're going to give you a measurement on it. It does silver tone, lobster claw closure, 18 inches, with a 3-inch extender on that. The rhinestones appear to be their what's that setting that doesn't have prongs? Bezel set. And I will show it to you. It is a beauty, and we'll start this one at 6 as well. Get it on here. Has some beautiful colors going on in it. Look at that, you guys. Let me straighten it up. You have it all straight, and then you come out with it. Look how beautiful. Look at that. And those, it's like that's kind of a darker blue there. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of a J. Crew, but I know it's not because it's not marked. Let me get it evened up here. And there you have it. The stones, the clear stones are bezel set. It has a very nice chain on it. Beautiful, beautiful. These here are like almost like a light turquoise color. But isn't that pretty? There's that. Got the two on the side there, kind of made differently. $6 on that one. I went thrifting and found a whole bag of these things here. A whole bag of them for real inexpensive. Move it in a little bit more. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of looks like an owl in the way. See its eyes there at the top? And then its little body, and then its tail feathers. That's what it reminds me of. So there's that. Bezel set rhinestones in that one. Very pretty necklace. So there's that one. Here's how it would look. It does, doesn't it? It reminds me of an owl. Here's how it would look on the neckline. But it does. See its tail feathers, its eyes, and its body. It reminds me of an owl. Kind of different. Looked like it reminded me of a J. Crew fashion, but I don't think it's not a J. Crew. Looks like 3 big owls and 2 little owls on the end. It's lost their little feathers. They only have one. It's cute though, isn't it? We'll put that one aside. We'll pass on that one. We'll put that over there. Next up, we have yet another killer necklace here. It's silver toned. Ouch. There's staplers. Staples should come with a warning. Let's see. This one is, this one's marked as well. And I do not recognize this tag. Let me see if I can get it up there. I couldn't find anything on it about the tag. It's hard to photograph something so tiny. Put it up there. Bring it up there. Does anyone recognize that mark? Right there. I had it just right there for a minute till I moved it. It looks like a B and an R, like there's a B and then there's an R facing the other direction. Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what it is, but this is a really nice necklace. We'll start this one at 6 as well. You have a lobster claw, but that's some kind of maker's mark, and I cannot tell you what that is. I've seen it numerous times. It looks like a B going that way and an R going that way, so it is marked. And I'll give you a measurement. This is another heavy one, large lobster claw on that one. We'll give you a measurement on it. Kind of a, this one's pretty, I cannot remember what that maker is. So it goes up to about 18 inches. It does have an extender of about 2 inches. That's going to drive me crazy till I figure that out. But it is very nice. There's not any wear on it. It's just what you would call one of those simpler type chain type necklaces. However, it is marked, but I couldn't tell you by whom. It's in real good shape, silver tone.
Is that Brighton by chance, you think?
Brighton has like the B. There's a heart. It usually has that B, but I have seen that.
I've seen it too. Okay.
And it's driving me nuts because it's got the, like I said, it has the B, a B and an R, and I don't know what it is, but it is a marked necklace. It's in wonderful shape. It has like your double type. I have seen that before, and I swear I can't think of it. You've got your double loops there on that one. And connected, silver tone. It's in really good shape. And I'll draw for you what I see on here. Brighton normally has a heart, and then it has that cursive B on it. And I'll put, where's it at? So it looks like this. I know this is weird. Okay, it looks like that. That's what it looks like. It's like a B, backward B, and an R. That's what it is. And I've seen that numerous times, and I just really can't think of what it is. So there's that one. Silver tone, really good shape. No wear on it. These maker marks are hard to figure sometimes. Just that. So we'll pass on that one, and I'll put it to where it won't get tangled up. So this is really old. Let me find the top to that.
Okay, we have Cha-Cha in at 6.
Sorry, Cha-Cha, I didn't mean to put it down so quickly. I was so minded. It is nice, though. Cha-Cha, I could not tell you the maker, but it is beautiful. There's that one. So we're going to go ahead and count her down, and that way we can get through so much other stuff, and I hope I can find the lid. So we're going to go once. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Going twice. Third and final call. And we are sold to Cha-Cha. Congratulations. And if you can figure out that maker's mark, because I couldn't, you're welcome, Cha-Cha. Thank you for being here. Thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's another high end, and I cannot think of what that is. Thank you so much. Alrighty then. So I've seen that 1,000 times, and my mind just totally went blank on that. There we go. Very nice. I'm glad you guys are spending your 4th of July afternoon with me. And then when it gets dark, you can go outside and watch everyone else's fireworks. And welcome in, Clint. How are you doing? We go out on our porch and they're all around us. Alrighty, next up, we have another mark necklace. And when I seen this, I thought it was the crew, but it's not. So I will tell you exactly what it is. We have a charter club. Whoa, look out. Charter club's pretty fancy smancy, isn't it? Clint, he's way up there on his subscribers. He's killing it, aren't you, Clint? He is killing it. Let me give you a measurement before I show it to you. But this is a charter club necklace. Clint, he's another one that cracks me up. Okay, they're 16 inches with a 2.5 inch extender. And this is Charter Club. We'll have to reach for this. And we'll start this one at 6 as well. It is gold toned. And it has your little pearlesque. Notice I said pearlesque. And it's gold tone, lobster claw. It is Charter Club. It says it right there on the thingamabob. Let me do it this way, you guys. Sometimes it's better. So we're talking about a fancy smancy. Turn it over. It's really hard to show it, but it is Charter Club. Sometimes when you're working with different things, you get a glare off of something and you're pretty much done for unless you have the camera right down. So we have this Charter Club necklace. It has those faux pearls to it. Let me get it straightened out. Well, I want it to be difficult on me here. Sometimes you have to get these things turned just so, especially when you put it on. So here's what it looks like. I hope without incident. I'm going to bring it up to the right there. It is gold toned. I think the light's drowning it out, but it is gold toned. And it is Charter Club. Let's do it this way. There we go. Now you can see more of the gold tone on there. Kind of a lightweight. It's not really heavy or anything. Move it in. There is your Charter Club little dangly thing right there on the back. Right there. Charter Club. That's probably better than it's ever looked. But it is very light. Kind of one of those, yeah, classic type. Yeah, Clint, he's another one that cracks me up. He's good. He's a good fellow, though. I remember him. He was working with a glue gun, and I think he forgot he was on camera or on YouTube, and he was saying some choice words, and I couldn't help it but laugh. He was saying blankety blank, blank, blank. Oh, this one here. That one right there. Thank you. That's an older Marcusite one. Clint, he was saying, you piece of blankety blank. And I was just cracking. I'm like, does he know that he's on, that people can hear him? That's a typical male when something don't work. They call it a piece of you know what. And I'm not calling gold. Not saying gold neither. Yeah, but you got your new one, didn't you, Clint? I was just rolling because it was hilarious. Okay. Just saying, Clint, I didn't know your vocabulary was that vast. Oh, Lord, Clint. Flint's kind of like it. He's like your little brother, and you can laugh at him, and it doesn't bother him. Uh-oh, you guys, this one's pretty. Next up, we have this one's from Germany, Joanne. It's from you're like it is from Provskees, Germany. Wait till you see this. This is beautiful. I'm not for sure. I think it's not, look at that. You're like, how dare you bring that there? It's some kind of, I don't know what you would call this. It does have handles on it. And I'm going to have to start this one I'll start this one at $7, and it's a good deal. It is from Germany, as you can see on the bottom. You see that Germany mark right there? And it's just a little, I don't know what you'd put in it, but look at the little handles on that. And the top is very pretty as well. Usually pieces that are older like this had better fired gold on them. As you can see, you can tell it's very thick. Isn't that pretty? There's your top part of it. Oh, that's where it's connected. So while you're pondering that, I'll give you a measurement on it. It measures in at approximately 5 inches wide and about a little bit over 3 inches deep. The bottom part is around 7 inches. Yeah, I guess you could use it as a candy dish. I thought it was beautiful. But you guys noticed that years ago they used to coat things, used to be coated heavier with fired gold on them. And this is no exception. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of has a fall motif on it. No chips or cracks. Here's the lid right here. Just a beautiful piece. It looks to be rather older. Just a beautiful piece. Oh, it's got a cantaloupe, I think, on there. Never noticed that. It's got a cantaloupe on it. Is that a cantaloupe? Looks like one. That's different. It's pretty though. Take the top off. I'm not a big cantaloupe fan. I like watermelon. Cantaloupe's okay. I buy it for my husband and cut it up for him, but I'm not the cantaloupe eating type. But that Germany mark right there. A lot of times I know people are looking for things to match existing things that they have. And isn't that pretty? Kind of a fall motif. Yeah, you can tell that it was made back in the day where they wasn't afraid to use gold. You know what I'm talking about? But it is beautiful nonetheless. Right there. But I don't know why. What would a cantaloupe have to? It's got a cantaloupe and some berries and cookies. Yeah, you could put cookies in there. I don't understand what a cantaloupe had to do with that, but it is pretty. Very pretty. Like I said, I love watermelon. I'm not much on cantaloupe. We'll put that over there. If anyone sees anything that they like that did not sell after the fact, just contact me by my email and we'll roll on with it. I'm sitting in paper up to my eyeballs. Okay. Oh, this is nice, you guys. This holds one of the square containers of tissue. Look at that. See, you put it over top it like that. And I'll start this one at $6. Look how pretty that is. See, it's got the flowers on top. And it's just really beautiful. And you set it down over a square box that's a little taller. And you set it down over there. And that is just beautiful. I'll give you a measurement on it. Kind of a nice little thing you'd put in your bathroom if you didn't have a lot of kids running in and out. And so this one's coming in at approximately about 6.5 inches that way and 6.5 the other way. It is approximately 6 inches tall, and it's very beautiful. I believe it's ceramic. We'll move it in. Very beautiful. It's got like some kind of floral type design right there on the thing. And like I said, it's for your taller square tissue box is what that's for. Very, very pretty. I bought something really beautiful, but I'm going to have to work on the music box. A lot of times they just need to be oiled. I've fixed my share of them. So there's that. I'll lower that down. I need to get a drink of water. Let it go for a minute there while I look and see what else I have. That's a shame but I'll show it to you, but I know some people aren't, very mechanically inclined when it comes to things, and I'm not neither, but I do try, so we'll pass on that. Now, this is so beautiful, but I have to work on the music box. I'll show it to you. And normally, a lot of times, all they need to be is oiled. Take a look at that. Now, isn't that to die for? You've got your little, and it says it is, let me put the lid down here, but I'll show you the lid. It does have the enameled butterfly on it. And I need to fix the music box, but I'll tell you what it is. It's Heights of Fancy premiere issue in the Lena Lou's Enchanted Wings heirloom porcelain music box collection, music selection, Wind Beneath My Wings. It's from 2001, you guys. So I'll show it to you. What I'll have to do is pop that out. And like I say, most music boxes in time, and because of the age of this, they get old and they need to be oiled. But I'll put that up so you can read it. Isn't that beautiful? So this will possibly be coming soon, and here's what it looks like with the lid. But I really don't want to sell it unless it's fully works, if I even want to let go of it. But isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Like I said, most music boxes, they just need to be oiled. But that I think that's a special piece. It's even marked. And it's from 2001. That was a long time ago. So after a little bit of oil, I'll take that off. What a perfect song for that. And I guarantee you it's just the music boxes, the gears need oil. There's the top of it. And it has something on the inside of it. And it says, you are a special. I have to bring out the heavy artillery, you guys. It says, let me turn the light on. It says, you are a special jewel in the treasure, to treasure forever. Oh, that is beautiful. But I bet you I'll get it to work and I'll oil that thing up. And it's beautiful, though. The wind beneath my wings. That is such a beautiful. When I get it to work, and I'll do a short on it and just let it play, but it is beautiful. I think it's nothing a little oil wouldn't fix. You take that off and get to the mechanics, and then you just oil it and it'll start working again. But what a beautiful commemorative piece, though. Oh my goodness. And it was half price, so I figured for half price I could go ahead and fix and it's Lenliu. It's even signed by this is special. If I can hold it still, right there. So which I think I can, if I get it to work, and I'll do a short on it because I'm sure that it's got a really beautiful tone to it. And I'll offer that. There's just some things that strike your fancy right away, and that was one of them. Aha, we're back to glass again. And this, I imagine this is old. I can tell by the bottom of it, that little swirl design. And it could be something that you put a candle into. Not crystal, but it has a really beautiful design on it. And I'm going to start this at $5, and that's cheap. If you put a candle or something in there, that is beautiful. I'll give you a measurement on it. I like that song by Elton John, A Candle in the Wind. That is the most beautiful song. So this is approximately 6.5 inches tall. Excuse me, my steak's coming, making me. And about 5.5 inches deep. It's beautiful. About 5 inches across. I guess you could put, if you wanted to, you could put like a light or something in that. Or a candle, maybe set down a little jar candle in there, and the light would flicker off of it. It's really pretty. Yeah, you can tell that that's got some age on it. It's not crystal at all. It's cut glass. I just really thought that was pretty. A lot of people don't like to have too much of this stuff because they have to dust it, but it's always fun to have it though. It's pretty heavy. That would be pretty like to put one of those tea lights under there and then put something on top of there and have this all illuminated right there. Very nice. Give it just a few seconds. Kind of textured there. And get a drink of water. And I don't see any interest in that, so we'll pass and go on to something else. I'm getting an overabundance here. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, one more glass thing. This. Remember the candy dish that your grandma had and you were forbidden to get too close to? She usually kept candy in it for the adults. So, this one is Indiana glass. Huh. Made in USA. Hey, hey. Okay, we all remember these, I'm sure. I have to start this one at 10 because it's gorgeous, for one thing. So we all remember those glass dishes that candy was in during Christmas, and we were forbidden to touch because it would get broke. Now, if it was amongst my brothers and sisters, they would glue it back just so that keep it in place, and then when you touched it, it would break, and you'd think you did it. How tricky was that? I'll give you a measurement on it. It comes in at approximately nothing like being set up, right? It comes in at approximately, let me get the right. It's a tall one. It would be beautiful when with candy in it, at about 11.5 inches from top to bottom. And I'll give you, this is something that is really nice to have on. Then it measures about 5.5 across. Here's the top part of it. Not crystal, but very pretty, from Indiana glass. There's that part of it. In very good condition, no chips or cracks on that. There's the bottom. Some of you probably still have some of these, I bet. There's that bottom part. I think it may be vintage. I don't think they make a whole lot of these anymore. It does have a little weight to it, but it's just so elegantly made. It's really a pretty piece. Put that back on top and give it just a few minutes. I just love that. I'm going to have to work on that. I'll have to pop the thing off of that and get that to work. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, we'll give a pass on this one. We'll go on to the next item and put it where it absolutely will not get knocked off. Of course, I'm the only one that comes up here. Set that over to the side over here. Now, does any of you guys like to collect tins? I've got a couple here. This one, let me open it up. What in the world? That candy's long since gone. But if you guys like Disney, there is Mickey Mouse, and it had Mickey shaped lollipops in it. And I will start this one at $5. It is a Mickey Mouse tin. It had Mickey lollipops in it, but isn't that cute? Turn it the right way. Those are made on there. They do not move. And for those Mickey Mouse lovers, I'll give you a measurement on it. It's coming in at approximately, got it turned the wrong way. Let's see, at about, it's almost 10 inches across, you guys. And it does say Disney on the very bottom there. I know that some people do collect Disney tins. Isn't that cute? It is, you can put stuff in it. Like I said, I'm sure the lollipops that was in here have been gone for a long time. Needs to be cleaned out. There's the inside of it. I know some people that they like to collect Mickey. Man, I've mailed a big, it was about like that. It was from Germany. It was a 10. Man, I didn't think I'd ever find a box for that. So there's that. Very good shape. There's no scratches or anything on the front, which is remarkable, but it does have that Disney mark on there. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. You can tell my camera's reversed because you can read what's on there. If it had been turned the other way, it'd have been backwards. I don't know, but he is cute though. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, we'll pass on that one. We'll put that over there. And we have another 10. I know that a lot of people like to collect tins. And this one has Danish, let's see, Jacobson's Bakery, Denmark. This one has a real, I guess this is a wintertime scene on that. Very neat. We'll start this one at 7. See the lady in her fancy coat and the Christmas tree right there. Looks like that guy's selling cookies, I guess. It's a pretty good size tin. And I'll give you a measurement. A lot of people like to put things in there and kind of keep them, as far as that goes, at about a little bit over 10. And it's approximately 5 inches deep, but it does have that, kind of has like a, it's like it's in the wintertime, but there's a fair going on. See the
Did
fair?
you say start? Did you say the start was 5 or 6? I can't remember.
7.
I didn't hear. 7. Okay, sorry.
That's fine. But see, it's like the wintertime, but yet it looks like they're at some kind of a carnival or something. Can't figure that out. But it is very nice. It's in good shape. There's the inside of it. Kind of good for storage. It has that little neat. I can't understand why somebody'd want to have a little fair in the middle of winter, but to each their own. It's still pretty neat. Very nice. Rather deep there. So, give it just a few minutes. Very large. I just thought, well, they're having some kind of outdoor event in the middle of winter. I said, kind of different anyway. There's that. You have your little band even right there playing. So we will pass on that one. We'll set that over here. Let's see. Okay, if any of you guys have any grandbabies or have any, know someone that's going to have a baby or something, and this is really handy. This is a carry-on multi-pocket carrier, adjustable. It's got an adjustable head support on it, and it looks like it's brand new. And here's what it looks like. As you can see, you put that on the. You can put it either on the front of the parent or the back of the parent. It supports 8 to 40 pounds, which that's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. And there's 6 organized pockets. And I guess we'll start this at $10, and that's cheap, really, maybe too cheap. There it is in the box. It shows, like I said, look how much weight it keeps. The mothers choose to carry the baby front face, or when they get older, carry them in the back. It is by Infantino. Yeah, Infantino. Looks like somebody returned it, but I don't think it's in. Looks like it's brand new, and it looks like it's the same color as shown. But it's kind of not. These are kind of nice, especially, you can carry other things like your purse and everything without worrying about, the dropping the baby is just right there. And I thought that was neat. But it does have, that part comes up a little bit, especially if you have a little one that their head's not really steady yet. That way it supports their neck and head back there. And it's just really, really handy, especially for grandbabies, or some people have a lot of grandchildren. Some of them bring their kids into thrift shops with them, and they're running everywhere. But that's another story. But there's that, which is very nice. That's a good price on that. It looks like it may have been a return. So it's got an instructional video. It tells you exactly how to do it, but it looks like it has, a strap even for around the waist that would help the mother or grandmother's back, as you can see right there, right over there, to strap around, that it helps her, because she's going to be carrying that right there. But I thought that was really neat. Good price on that one. Okay, we'll pass on that one. Next up, I'll put all my wrapping paper back where I found it. Okay. I know I've got oodles and scads of jewelry. Looking right at it, probably. So, moving on. This thing's heavy. Lord have mercy. I have more stuff than you can imagine, you guys. Let's pull some of this out. Alrighty, let's see what goodness we can find in here. Well, that's a hot mess. I think these are stone here, glass. Okay, next up, this is a pretty necklace. Let's see, we have, let's see if it's marked. I believe these they're glass, and it's not marked. I think I'll do this one. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 layers to this. And I'll do this one for 5. There's glass in here. I'm pretty sure of it, as I can tell. Let's get it straightened out. So we have a 3-strand thing going on here with gold tone. These are glass right here. And it comes down, it connects right there. And then it comes down into 3 sections right here. It's got some peach colored beads in it and some browns. A very pretty necklace. Starts up here like that. And then it drops down into that. Once we can get it straightened out here. There we go. Comes down just like that. And there we have it. And then there's glass in there. Those little things right there are glass. It's just like a multi-strand at the bottom that comes down on these. You've got your 2 loops here. It does have a lobster claw closure right there. It's a gold tone. I'll give you a measurement on it. See, it layers like that. It's kind of hard to get it to behave. Very pretty necklace. And we're coming in at about 16 inches. And it's a big long extender with an additional extender of 5 inches. My goodness. But anyway, it does lay like this. Comes down in layers like that. It is glass and gold tone kind of little circles on it. Very pretty necklace. Kind of a fall necklace, really. Very pretty. Here's how it lays on the neck like that. Right like that. And there's that one. It's kind of, seems like when you put it on a thing to show it is when it acts up, but that's Murphy's Law, I guess you'd call it. But it does have quite the extender on it. And there she is. Very pretty. It's got some glass beads in that. Gold tone. Some of them are, well, it's not, I wouldn't call that bezel set because the back's open. But it is a pretty one. We'll give it just a few seconds. Let's see. You see that gleam there? Okay, we'll give this one a pass and we'll put it over. All right, you guys. Let's see what else we got here. All righty then. Okay, everybody needs one of these. You put it like over your door. It's kind of a mauve pink. There's your hooks, and you could either hang your house robe or you could hang necklaces on that if you wanted to. And we'll start this one at $5. It is 3 connected hearts. It is a mauve color. There's your hooks. I'll give you a measurement on it. Very pretty. Where's the measuring thingy? It's coming in at about 13.5 inches long. And then from the bracket to the tip of the little nub is about 11. It's in really good shape. This goes on your door. It'd be pretty almost anywhere. Like I said, you could hang necklaces or bracelets or whatever on that you wanted to. That would be pretty nice. Cha-Cha's at 5. Cha-Cha, she sees the potential. These are handy though. The paint is not wore whatsoever. It's not scratched up. It's a mauve color. Hangs over the door like so. So we're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to start calling this down. So we're going once to Cha-Cha for 5. Going twice to Cha-Cha for 5. Final and last call. And we are sold to Cha-Cha. Congratulations. Yeah, you could hang. That's one of those little handy dandies. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Congratulations. I like things that are really, that you can, and that goes to Cha-Cha for $5. That's in really good shape as well. I try not to get things that are beat and banged up. And again, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone will be out come nightfall watching the fireworks. Let me get something to drink. Now, I don't know if this will appeal to anybody, but I'll show it to you. Okay. Now, if you like yellow, I got your ticket. But this is by DANHUINAI. There's not one, but 2 pictures that synonymously hooked together. Can you guys see that? That forms one shelf, and it's called the Yellow Rose of the Yellow Evening Rose, and they are done on canvas. But there's one part, it's so big that move it in. See the detail in that yellow rose? Isn't that beautiful? And then, of course, I've got the second part. They say it's hard to find one of these, much less 2. Okay, Cha-Cha. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll see you later, hon. So I've got the set of these. I'll tell you what they measure. They measure about 15 inches across and about right at about just a smidgen off of 20 inches. Let's see, 14. And I would do both of these together. They are a set for $20. They are painted by this person, DANHUINAI, and they are beautiful. If you like yellow, I've got the other piece that goes over here that makes the complete shelf. That would take up an entire wall, but it's very pretty. And I was reading it's hard enough to find one of them, much less 2, and they are on canvas. Beautiful yellow rose. I'll move it in so you can see the detail on that. Really, really pretty. But, you know, I know this may not be for everyone, but it is very pretty. I like the effect of the softness and that they got into the flower part of it. Really beautiful painting, but they do go together. Then I have the other shelf, but it is beautiful. Nice, large. If you got a wall, you don't know what to put on that wall, put it together with the other picture and you'll have that whole wall covered and you don't have to worry about it. but they're both exactly the same size. Here's the other one here. Very beautiful. I like the way they made the middle of that look so soft. As you can see, how beautiful is that? I can't paint nor draw, but I thought those were really pretty. Like I said, it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but they are beautiful. And they're signed by the artist right there. Really pretty. I always wanted to paint, but I just wasn't talented enough to pull it off. So there's those. Give it just a few minutes. But anyway, I thought I would offer those because I do have the set of them. You don't know what people are looking for until you offer it. So, boom. Let's take a peek in here. I think this was that. Pass on that. So, it's kind of like you have so many things around you, your mind goes blank. Let's see. Yes. I have some earrings, quite a few of them, as a matter of fact. No, these are ornaments, you guys. I know you're in that. You're gonna get. I know it's hot outside, but Christmas comes once every year, and I have a bag of ornaments, and I don't even remember what they look like. So, what these are, they are photo frame pictures. Here's a snowman right there. You put a picture in there. You can hang it on a tree. He does stand up as well if you want to display it that way. Put it down like that. And I'll put, we'll do a buy it now of, I'll put 5 up here, and we'll do a buy it now at $5. It's $1 a piece. As you can see, you have the snowman. Then you have the little stocking. Those would be really cute for Christmas time to have your grandkids' pictures on them. There's that one. They are little frames. And we have the Christmas tree right here. The little kid's picture in it. There's that one. And then, last but not least, is that the same as, wait a minute, let me check. Yeah, it's the same one. We'll go ahead and switch that out and put it to another one. But there's the snowman. We'll change it. Let me see what else is in here. Christmas tree. These are different. Let's see. And we have some bells. We have a set of 5 here. It's like $1 a piece. So you have your little bells right here. Let me bend that out. So you have your little Christmas tree here. You have the snowman here. You have the teddy bear in the stocking. Then you have another little, is that the same one? No, it's a little different. And then you have, I went the wrong way. Y'all get the gist. But This one's missing the little hang thing. I'll put it back on there. It's probably in the bag, but they are very cute. And we know Christmas is coming. So there's that one, the Christmas tree, where you can hang your picture in there. And there's that right there, the little snowman. And then you have your little teddy bear there in the stocking. And you have your little stocking with got the bear and the ornament in there. And here you have your bells. All of them are hangable. I can find I'll attach a little thing to that. But we have those right there. Really cute. Then I have more, but they're larger ones. And I will add this one in. This is Santa, so that's 6. There he is. We'll put him in there as well. What a deal. So move this over right there, right there. Very, very cute. Plus a 6 frame. If you got a bunch of grandkids, you're set, right? But those are very cute. You can hang them on a tree. You could even put a picture of your grandchild in there and put it in their stock, or give it to them ahead of time for Christmas with their picture in it or grandma's picture in it. How cute is that? Those are really cute. So we'll give it just a few minutes there. Very, very cute. Nice selection. All photo frames. It has a little kick thing in the back where you can set them up on a table. Be very cute. Sometimes it takes people a little while to get used to when it's hot outside, the concept of Christmas, I think. I'll give it just a few minutes and I'll bring some more out. These are bigger. Let's see, what's that? Stocking. Here's a wreath. This 6th frame. Doesn't get any better than that. That's a kind of a duplicate. Let's see what we have here. These are all frames. So I will even add this to it. This one right here. And these are all brand new. That's what that looks like. It's got the little holly right there and the leaf. And you're getting all of those. Well, that's a miracle that stood up. So all of those, plus in a 7th frame. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All picture for. I know a lot of times these and they sell these in the mall and they're really expensive, but aren't those cute? Very cute. Snowmen are my favorite, actually. So let's see. Then we have another stocking here. We'll go for 8. There's 8 of them for $5. That way, that's a good deal, you guys. And these on a tree or whatever really would make. There's that there, but I think something's missing from it. But how cute are those? Let's see if I have anything else. Nope, I don't have. So we'll give it just a few more minutes and then we'll move on. This is what you're getting for $5. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're all really cute. You know, you don't have to you could take and put some kind of a sticker or something in the middle of that. They're all in really good shape. They are hangable on the tree. And there that is. She just keeps adding on, doesn't she? So I don't see any interest. We may bring these back later when a lot of people get in that Christmas mood, because these are really cute. I'll wrap that up, put that over there. My tree, I made my tree. I've got that little, it's made out of that deco mesh ribbon, and I just put lights on it and ornaments, and and those are made out of a big tomato cage. I had plans of making one for Easter. I've already got the pink ribbon. I just haven't got the what you do is you've seen them. You take and you turn them, the big tomato cages, and then you gather the top part of it and band it off, and then turn the round part on the bottom and just do your deco mesh. I start at the bottom and come up, but they're a lot of fun. Okay, I made one. I need to make the Easter tree. Eventually I will. So you know what they say, you start out, you've got all these ideals, you buy everything you need, and what happens? You don't do it. I've got diamond arts going on, and you name it. I've got more coming. Like I really need it. I don't know. I just like to sit at night and do that. Okay, next up we have this clamper bracelet. We'll start this one at 3. It is a clamper bracelet. It's kind of for a smaller wrist. It's kind of copper toned. It's got some little sparklies in there as it catches the light. I'll tell you how big it is. Ooh. So if you have a small wrist, you probably fare pretty good with that one. So there's that one. Very pretty hinge clamper. It's for a smaller wrist. I can wear a 7 pretty comfortably. So there's that one right there. Nice clamper style. It's not round, it's more of an oval shape. Very pretty. Right there. Move it in a little bit. Something like that. There's that one.
Is it vintage?
Is it what?
Is it vintage?
I don't think it is. I just think it's made to look to be vintage. I think it's a reproduction. It's just made to look that way. But it is a clamper. You have a lot of things that are made like, in the present time that kind of look like they're vintage. They're made like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this one is. I don't see any markings on it, but it's for a smaller wrist, and it's not a round thing. It's more of an oval type bracelet. It looks a little older. I think it's fashioned like one, but I really don't think it's older. It's got some pretty stones on it, though. So that one.
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty? It's got that sparkle factor to it. So there's that one. And we'll do this one for 3 as well. It has memory wire. And it does have your little stones set in there that are in really good shape. Got the little dangly thing right there. With these, they'll fit about anybody if you get them going the right way. So they just wrap right around there. There's stones in there, and they're all there. Very, very pretty. Memory wire bracelet 3. I ordered me some stretchy cord for bracelets. Not the, that they're more heavy duty. That when you string a bracelet, you don't have to worry about it breaking.
Mm-hmm.
And Amazon had that. Then I have a cockatiel named Sparky, and I had to get his gravel mats and his perch covers. I've had that bird since 2005, and he's gray and white. And he'll say, pretty bird, pretty bird. That's about all he can say, though. But I think it's a male. I don't know. Could be. Let's see here. They say the males, I don't know if they say the males or the females talk. I'm not for sure. But I've had him for a while. He's really... Okay, what else do we have? Okay, we have this Thomas Kincaid. These, and I'll do a buy it now for 4. These are coasters. You've got your nice ocean scene there with the lighthouse. And I'll open it up. I think there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them. And they all look exactly like that. And there's the back of it. So there are 6 of these. And you get them in their box here. Just put them in there. And there's the front of it right there, Thomas Kincaid. And it measures approximately about 4.5 inches long and the same wide. It's in its own little case. You remember going to Grandma's house and you didn't dare set your cup or can where there wasn't a coaster. You get in trouble. Actually, my grandmother wasn't like that, but my aunt was. If you dusted for her, everything had to be put back strategically in its spot. Talk about the pressure. Mm-hmm. But anyway, there's that. I mean, that was extremely OCD. I mean, no one ever gets something exactly, And there's that. Thomas Kincaid. There's that one. But I'm going to work on this because this is really beautiful. I'll pop that out of there and I'll have her working.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jason. Welcome in, sweetheart. Yep, we're here, Jason. How's your day going so far? I know, because it makes the water ring, and if you have expensive furniture, it kind of... Love you too, Jason. It gets kind of, we have a couple tables downstairs that belong to my mother-in-law's from the 1800s. It belonged way back in the family. And really, no one really... Well, it didn't match my brother-in-law's decor, but... there's a lot of beautiful older furniture out there that people don't appreciate, and that's some of the most beautiful furniture, really,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I've got it's a dresser with a mirror on it, and I wasn't going to put it in the bedroom. It's too pretty. So it's in my dining room where the big windows are, and I've got stuff set on top of it and stuff like that. Jason, if you've been nipping something, you're awful happy out there. You've been celebrating with some liquids there, Jason. He knows the cool.
Gina,
Do what?
did you see the title of the video Jason dropped today? I haven't watched it yet. I just saw the
Oh,
title.
no,
Jason,
what is it?
Jason, type it in. You'll have to go check it out.
Inquiring minds want to know. Curious. Okay.
I'm happy for you, Jason.
Okay, you quit. Okay, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
If we see another video with provocative dancing that is not. Now, if it was from back in the day, that's okay. But if you dance like that now, you might throw your back out. I'm teasing you. You know I love you. I just got to tease you. I couldn't help it.
That's funny.
No forbidden dances going on. Okay, I've got this little girl here. Let me get her hair straightened up. She is called a. Where's her tag at? She is of the Thai collection, and she's called Beanie Bopper. And she's got a wild outfit. And I'll start her at $5. She is cute. Have you ever heard of a Beanie Bopper? Isn't she cute? There's her. Don't look, Jason. There's her little tag. There's her tag right there, Beanie Bopper. Don't be looking, Jason. Her bottom's. Oh my goodness. She don't have any. I don't know if that was planned or not, but isn't she cute? Look at her shoes. Man.
A dancing shoes.
That or an ankle twister one. But isn't that cute? Remember back in the 70s where they wore those, and even the guys wore those platforms?
Mm-hmm.
And no wonder there's so many people now with bad backs. Isn't that cute? But I never heard of a Beanie Boo. The Beanie Boppers collection. Well, where's her? Oh, she does have pants. Okay. She's got little pink pants on. But I thought she was adorable. Look at her hair. Jason, what's the title of that video? Now,
well, he typed it in the chat. The title of his video was "I Quit."
You quit?
Mm-hmm.
What are you quitting about? Happy 4th of July to you, Jason. He quits. No, he's not. Depends upon what you're quitting. I'll find out later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Isn't she cutie though? You're not cute. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to call it an afternoon. A lot of you guys probably are getting ready to watch fireworks. I really appreciate you guys being here. You quit your job? Somebody must have done something mean to you for you to do that. Now I'm really curious. So, like I was saying, I appreciate everyone for being here. And thank you, Laura, for modding.
Yes.
And you guys, when you get out there, be careful with your fireworks. Have you a bucket of water nearby? Remember, those sparklers, that wire gets really hot and it can cause a bad burn. So make sure you extinguish everything. And I'm not for sure when the next one's going to be, but I enjoyed you guys' company. We will catch you guys later. Love you guys. Have a great 4th of July and be careful out there. Bye bye.
Bye bye.